got a floating quality to it. It's just like, yeah, it's like a skipping stone just gently across the
And
stream.
it's so effortless. There's just, I mean, obviously singing with, he's got the smile that he's emoting in a way that just matches the movement of the melody.
美国声乐老师点评周深辅光，高度评价深深唱功。
Just going to welcome everybody. Today, the plan is to watch Floating Lights to begin with from Charlie Cho-shen. And then we're going to leave it up to you guys. We have lots of songs, lots of suggestions that have been thrown out over the course of several, I mean, at least a couple of months. I'm trying to think of when we first started, when we first heard Charlie's for the first time, and it was just like mind-blowing.
Yeah. Oh, he's one of my favorites. I love him.
Yeah. And there's something about his demeanor, too, in the couple videos we've seen. There's just like this sweetness, gentleness. I don't know. Maybe it's just his youthful face, but he seems like a good guy, which is great.
Oh yes.
So we're gonna start with that song, and you guys can, I'd say, maybe hold off the suggestions just yet because we can only read so much at the same time. And the plan is to get to several. We're here for the next 90 minutes. We got an hour and a half. I don't know why we're doing karate now.
I don't know. I just to wake myself up, just a little blood flow. I think is
I
good.
like it.
I feel like Charlie should have a song, but I have just the one in mind. What do you think it's going to be?
Oh, is it some sort of Charlie and Chocolate Factory?
Oh no, that would have been good. No, it's this one.
Charlie Brown. What about
actually? Oh, what?
Do you know from the first Charlie and Chocolate Factory? You must. I like it. I like this one more. For our Charlie, for Sir Charlie, I like this one more.
Sir Charlie.
Yes. So, I'm thinking we begin.
Okay, let's begin.
Shall we begin?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. See, he's adorable, right? So his expressions, everything.
He is adorable, yeah.
Can any? I can't think of another singer that this scene would be better suited with. Like just the floating lights, all the lights. It's just like this sea of people in this, like you're in the heavens, right? And he's just this ethereal tone, just setting the mood.
This song strikes me as a little bit more commercial than some of the other ones that we've had. It's like, it seems like more of a like a hit song as opposed to like a showcase song, which is cool.
But it's still like a cinematic feel, though. I would say.
Yeah, I think right. I think just the chord progression. It's got a little bit more of a pop chord progression, which I like a lot.
No, I like that too.
It's beautiful.
And yes, and thank you, Chris. I saw that come in as well. Thank you for our super thanks. And what else was I going to say? I was trying to remove. I was unpinning a message. I can't multitask.
Oh, I can't either. Ask my girlfriend. I'm the worst.
We need to bring your girlfriend in at some point.
Okay, maybe
If she's willing.
she's home today, but I feel like now would not be the I don't think she's ready.
We're going to meet Johnny's girlfriend, who you met in Canada, and no one's ever actually seen her. No, I have.
She's real.
She is lovely. So I'm just going to back this up a little bit. Does anybody know what this song's about? I tried to hit the closed captions. There's no translation. I mean, it's such a beautiful setting. The tone, when he sings, it always feels, we said this before, where there's almost like this inhuman quality in the sense of it feeling like an instrument. It's almost like a stringed or flute instrument. It's like this, I don't even know how to describe it. It just has a texture that's really identifiably his.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's not quite a horn. It's not a stringed instrument. It's just this bellish.
Bellish?
I don't know.
Yeah. It's a flutish, bellish,
Hornish.
fretless, stringlish, hornish instrument.
Oh, by
also
the way,
known
Daniel,
as Joe Shen.
Yes. By the way, Daniel, no, I'm just getting over COVID, so yes, you're a good call there.
All right, here we go. I'm going to back it up even a little bit more. And I was like, who else is on stage? Because you heard that overlapped voice, but it still sounds like him. So I was like thrown off for a quick second there. So this was
delicate. Yeah.
Someone wrote in that this was about the history of China. So it's just something about the history of China. What way to elaborate, Richard? I'm still waking up. Is it about the history of that said country?
You can pretty much sum it up in 3 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
4 minutes.
But obviously, it's looking back on fondness and tradition, and I'm imagining, you know, the floating lanterns, you know, that sort of thing. That's the feel of it for sure.
Yes, his voice, it's got a floating quality to it. It's just like, it's like a skipping stone just gently across the
and
stream.
It's so effortless. There's just, I mean, obviously singing with, he's got this smile that he's emoting in a way that just matches the movement of the melody and everything else. There's not anything, he's not bouncing around. We've seen this before. We've only seen a couple songs, but we know he's capable of many versions of himself.
Yeah.
And this is just very streamlined. It's serving the song. It's a consistent tone throughout his range. It's just sweet.
Yeah, I was going to ask the fans out there, would you say that this is his sort of default voice? Do you think this is his go-to? Yeah. Because I don't know what it is. Because
we've heard so this tone, versions. But amongst many others kind of thing.
Right.
This does feel like that, genderless, angelic, you know what I mean, quality. That
androgynous,
is, it's probably relatively consistent.
Yeah, that's why I was sort of wondering if it also, if this is more sort of like a conventional, I don't know if pop is the right word, but it's just a little bit more straightforward, as opposed to, okay, this is my showcase piece where I'm going to do 7 completely different voices in one song.
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going through this one.
Oh my goodness.
There's such a purity to his voice. I don't mean pure as in like the tone itself is just like clean tone. There's a purity in like the beauty of his voice and his delivery, just as a whole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's so soothing. I was going to apologize that I didn't react for like a minute and a half there, because like it literally put me in a meditative state, because it's just so.
Oh, you could easily meditate to his voice.
Yeah.
I mean, that you can just like let your mind just go into another world with that.
Yeah.
I'm also curious, Johnny, just range-wise, because we typically associate like a male singer with a certain range of notes and a female with a certain range of notes. Like if I'm warming up a student, something like that, there's expectations. There's always exceptions, of course, too. But what range of notes is he singing like in this piece? Where are we at?
Well, the chorus is this hook right here. So it's
the F
right
there.
around the C and F5, yeah.
Okay.
So, which is definitely on the higher end of the male voice, but that coupled with his tone, which has more of a, I guess, for lack of a better word, feminine quality to it, it sounds even higher.
It has like that ring that goes up here, right?
Yeah, that tonality,
but, at least in this song, we haven't heard him go down, but I know we've heard him in a lower chest register as well. I mean, he's got a lot to work with, but I mean, he sits here, and for female voices, it's typically going to be, the 2-octave span, right? This is like typical female, and like I'm just making it super generic, right? But that G to G, and then a male is going to be basically an octave down, not excluding head voice, right? I mean, head voice can go higher. So this is like the sweet spot for men typically, and then they might have an octave to play with on top. And for females, it's here, and then they might have an octave on top. Again, super generic. So where he sits is like the mid-range for female, and that's partly why it sounds so unique, that it has this beautiful tone in a space that's so unexpected. And just kind of kind of, at least for my mind, it chips away at the expectations when we hear somebody sing and things like that, which is always exciting as a listener.